Yo no entiendo por qué este cargador no... Katie. Intercambiamos, se va la Kitty y viene la chiqui. Hola. Oye. Tranquilidad. A ver. Te voy a mostrar. Espérate, oye, ¿no ves que estoy ocupado? Te voy a mostrar a Jack 2. Te presento a Jack 2.
There you go. There, boy.
Ya que te perdiste.
Yeah, okay, boy.
Así que ese es Jack 2. Te dije que era grande.
Good morning.
A ver.
Watch out!
Qué bestia, tremendo jinete. Esquivando todos.
Someone's gonna help a fella out.
Espérate.
Somebody,
Quédate aquí un rato.
Come here.
Ven.
Got real bad nerves. I can't work. Can you give me some money?
A
Just
ver.
want to get a drink. I'm parched.
Carajo, ¿dónde está? Ah, este.
Hey, brother.
Oh, no tienes brazos,
I'm too
loco.
old to get a job, mister. Way too old. Can't we be friends?
Okay.
Sure.
I'm so happy. I ain't had a friend in a long time. Long time. My last
Ya
friend
tuve que andar.
died.
Wow.
Weren't my fault. They said it was, but they was wrong. It's fun being with you, mister.
Si no he
Can I
hecho
hold
nada.
you a second, mister? Can I?
Can I hold you?
Okay, just quickly.
That felt good. It's nice to be held sometimes. Oh, we used to hold each other in the war. You got sad eyes, mister. Like you seen sad things. Remember with kindness.
¿En qué me vas a seguir ahora? Ah, ya.
Go on and move.
All right, boy.
Morning.
Hey, what's with you then?
Hey, move it!
Hey, watch it.
So, feeling better? How's your scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Until we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you, we try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was a prize pony once. Now I'm a workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. We ain't long for it.
Then that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something. There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
I already don't like how this is going.
Good morning, sir.
A ver qué es lo que va a venirse ahorita.
Good morning to you.
He's
Voy a comprar armas.
Yep. Can you, head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Oh, well, hello again. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
Ah, espérenme, me escopo nomás. Ya. Y este maldito... Ay, este me cae.
Good?
Sure.
Let's go. Ha!
Pico, 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 pico.
Why
pico.
couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
Oye, es que sí molesta que toda esa cabaña y lugares enormes.
Hold up! Whoa!
Debería haber un fast travel
Set
o
up
algo
the
así.
bridge up there. Get a proper view. So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collecting on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see from up here.
Hasta que vibra el control.
Okay, I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
No veo las ovejas. Ah, aquí están.
Go on, give them a warning shot. Something close.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close. Give them a message. Yep, that spooked them all right. All right, let's go round them up. Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No? You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Those cowboys I know are dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up.
Yeah.
All right, I think we got them all. Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing. Quickest route back to Valentine is right around that mountain.
Okay. Like I said, I'll handle this.
Entonces me toca estar de ovejero.
That's more like it. Slow it down.
No.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Me da miedo atropellar una oveja. Y he matado bastantes cosas atropellando con el caballo.
Move it! Let's go! You're all right, boy. All right, boy.
Malditos ovejas.
There you go.
Ya. Todo lo que estaba... Eso era lo que estaba evitando hacer. Por suerte no se murió.
There you go. Fine sheep.
They're okay.
You seen better around here?
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody. Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15,
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying. We'll pay you.
Go on now. Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
He is? I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
No, never really was.
Easy. There. Come on, sunshine. I'll buy you a whiskey.
Not everything. But in the end, I don't believe in absolutes, just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromising. Well, I have never been a man for compromising.
Gentlemen,
Dutch, me, Poe.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course. Gentlemen?
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderlyn! Get out here!
¿Qué?
Get out
What
here
the
now!
hell?
Vanderlyn! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before I
No.
have these men killed! What do you think? Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn. When I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Vanderlyn, you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense. Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse, than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the Messiah. Not me. Nor do I want to be this Dutch Vanderlyn, whomever.
¡Ay! ¡Qué bien!
Let's go! Come on!
Where are you going? That's right at them!
We don't run, Mr. Strauss! Arthur, cover us! Tom will push the wagon! Arthur, shoot someone! I'm trying! Get behind the wagon as we push, Arthur! You can use it as cover!
What are we doing?
Get out of here! Bring that coward Cornwall out here!
Get away!
It's just a scratch! Shut up! You can talk. We all heard
¿Se votó solo?
a little kick from the wolf. Would you shut up and kill these bastards?
He's right there! Put a hole in his hand! This is madness!
You're on the front line now, Mr. Strauss! Arthur, shoot from behind here! You're wide open! We are just at a wall! Horses are over there! Grab Strauss and let's go!
Don't leave me here!
Are you getting Strauss or not, Arthur? I'm gonna kill you, you bastard!
I'm not fine! Where did they all come from?
Come on! Put Strauss on the back of John's horse and let's get out of here! Hurry up, Arthur! Let's get out of here! You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Sure. We can't stick around after this. Let's go! Yeah!
Más.
Alright. I better get out of here.
Vamos a usar la carabina.
I'd be judged.
Vamos.
Boy.
Vamos, Jack, tienes que sobrevivir. Aguanté mi sombrero. Ahí estamos. Este caballo se queja más que el Jack pequeño.
Yeah, good boy. Yeah.
Mi sombrero, ¿por qué se fue?
Who's that? Just me. Look who's back. Hard, boy. You're okay, boy.
Que como es medio salvaje, aún está medio...
So, save the silly bastard's life and you and him go robbing sheep.
He's a grown man, Abigail. At least he looks like one.
He's a goddamn father.
This is not what I want to deal with right now, okay?
Well, fine.
All right, well, I should be getting on.
Yeah, goodbye.
So, we keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Well, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low.
Hello, Arthur.
Turned into a bunch
All
of
right.
killers. I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of
Any
being
new
anything
leads?
but a bunch of
I'm
killers.
working on it.
Just trying to survive, Hosea.
Well, you just
We don't
let me
have
know.
a choice.
Sounds good.
This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual.
Siempre me equivoco cuál era mi tienda.
Mrs. Adler,
Hello, Arthur.
you look pissed off.
No more than usual.
Okay. Just checking you're all right.
Fine, Arthur.
Creo que esta era. No, nada que ver, más tengo. Gracias, estoy con una... No sé si es de alergia o qué mismo.
So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Ajá, mírame, caballote.
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to, and fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
Maldito Charles.
Just ride with me. Come on.
Anyway, you were saying,
That didn't sound good.
killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low down. Hang on a second. I think that must be it up ahead, the old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain either. Well, let's take a look around.
No sabe saltar.
I see something over there. See it? Someone on the ground there.
Easy. Slow it up.
Oops.
Yeah. Easy now.
Está medio...
Let's be careful, Arthur.
Think
Medio
I saw a
especial
camp
esta, ¿no?
up ahead. Let's go take a look.
All right.
Bueno, aprovechamos que está aquí, cojamos lo que tiene.
You really have to do that?
You don't need it now.
Ajá. Oh, hay que ir a
You see
pie.
there? Tents and a wagon. Looks deserted.
Okay, well, let's have a look around. Make sure.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
El que me está boleteando ese man. Tic, 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 tic.
Someone's been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's okay. It's okay. Come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur. The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
Come on, boy.
going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some
Maldito, dame espacio.
wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are. Careful.
Well,
Wait, just... Let me make sure this is right.
looks like they cut off down the trail to the left.
You're right. Okay, come on.
Now, I was saying, well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Watch it! Think this is the right way? Give me a second.
Maldito, que siempre me corta el paso.
Continues along the shore here. Hold it! John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
Hey, what is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while.
Hold up. Let me check this. They carry on along this trail.
I was saying something. Oh, yeah. When Jack was real young, a long while. Year
He did?
and we was family, you know?
Hey, quiet now. There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
Whoa! Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? Better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe. This looks like our feller, Charles.
Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Falle vor!
Take cover!
I see 3 coming this way.
You get...
Este es mi non-shoulder. Sí.
Get the hell away from him! What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight! He ain't getting paid until we get paid, you hear me?
Se mantiene un hueco en el pecho y sigue moviéndose. Wow.
Look out!
Toma.
Look out! Riders come!
Oye, cuidado con Jack 2, no lo vayan a matar también. Toma. No, en la careta. Está otro en la careta. ¿Dónde está el que está por aquí escondido?
Take him down!
Ya, ahí estamos.
Well, that's them dealt with. You get him on
Y ahora sí te he liberado, me debes tu vida.
Sie sind alle weg.
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch, get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
Le dije que me espere y me está siguiendo. O le dijo que le espere al mancito otro. Vamos a lootear hasta mientras. Lootea. $44 centavos, no es nada. Malditos pobres. Bueno, esta tampoco es nada. Oh, ese man tiene un hueco en la cabeza. ¿Qué juego? Tiene un huecazo en la cabeza. A ver. Trepa Jack 2.
Alright, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Hat meine Familie sie geschickt? Also soll ich mitkommen?
Vamos a devolverla a la familia. Tengo miedo a los árboles ahora. La otra vez me pegué contra un árbol
Wo
y me
bringen Sie mich
hice
hin?
mierda.
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld? Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
Estoy lejos.
There they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja,
Ein großer Mann.
ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir
Thanks.
Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja,
Vamos!
alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
No, me va a regar.
Ja!
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Chapter 3. Días después.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out.
Doing well.
Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Uy, la olla desapareció. What? Quería comer y la olla se fue. ¿Qué carajo? No quieren que coma.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always green.
Creo que me van a hacer pescar. Vamos, Jack 2.
Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
Passing you.
Go on.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Hey now. Whoa.
Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur!
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for.
Come on, big guy. Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Ya alcanzo, ya alcanzo.
That must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station.
Qué
Now,
imbécil ese man.
get to the side of the train.
Yep.
Closer! Get us alongside it! Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Jump, damn it!
You cock bastard! I didn't do nothing! Got you now! Let go!
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Stop! You're only making it worse.
Come on, shitbag. Stay on them.
Bastard!
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me. Have this.
Maldito.
Better make the next one count.
Gonna be dead soon, partner. Get these ropes off me. Out. Oh, good Jesus.
Yo quería botarlo a él, no a mí. Ay, qué estupidez, qué estupidez. Ay, casi me caigo de la silla.
Stop!
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train. Come on, shitbag. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me. Gonna be dead. Stay on him.
No me jodas, otra vez.
Running ain't gonna help.
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train. Hold. Come on, shitbag. Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me. I'm gonna see you.
Esto era lo que quería hacer en la anterior.
You hold it right there. you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
You ain't need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that. Let's finish this.
Just don't kill him.
You sure? You sure?
Maldito mi sombrero.
All right? Try at least. Tempted as it might be, do not kill him. Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
Tenía ser.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Come on, partner, before he wakes up.
No lo saqué.
Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Okay, this way. Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, We're just honored
Así que nos vamos a hacer
Make
pasar
your
por
friend behave. We got enough trouble
manes que
from
les
some of the
gusta la
residents,
justicia.
old timers who've gone sadly to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us
No puedo
sometime
usar
soon.
armas
Excuse me,
tampoco.
gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses.
Y había
Rebel
como
gold.
es una plantación de
Marrying
tabaco
cousins,
gigantesca.
not marrying.
Parece que esta ciudad está mejor que la
Poking
anterior.
around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I
Emanuel,
met in
gracias por el
camp
follow.
in the state line that there was talk of it
Gracias
in
por el
bars
follow.
in the
Chiqui,
north and west
levántate
for
por aquí también.
500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some
super agents.
Ahorita sí que está pasando bastante palabrería en esto de aquí.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Págame, no me agradezcas así.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
A ver, vamos a ver qué nomás encontramos aquí. Si es que ya me dejan ir a hacer lo que yo quiero.
Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Get a move on, will you?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you
Va,
lead us
vamos
to
a
that
pescar.
spot you were talking about? I kinda like this.
Ojalá esta vez sí pesca un pez grande. La otra vez pesqué unas pendejaditas chiquitas, más lo que gasté carnada, las boté todas al agua.
Yeah, that's what been said.
Bien, ese caballo ya está haciendo caso. Qué bien, qué educado, qué educado. Jack 2 está educado, que Jack 1 era más educado. Ese man sí seguía para todos lados, pero hasta que murió.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe.
No me jodas. Hijo de... si pudiera sacar mis armas. Maldita sea, no, te salvaste. Te salvaste por hoy. Vamos a ver algo para el caballo, la vida. Ah, ya no se le bajó la vida. Ya.
It's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
There, boy. Very funny.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Easy. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. Easy.
Nada, coger ningún bote.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
¿Por qué te tuviste que escupir en las manos?
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going.
No muerdas la silla, oye. Chiqui, no muerdas la silla.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a
para allá,
sturgeon.
yo hago para allá.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then.
No
You
puedo
heard
para el
the
otro lado.
expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed.
Damn it, I lost him.
There he is.
Pero conseguiste una cosa chiquititita. Lo boto de nuevo al agua.
Got a nibble there, Arthur. Fish on the line, Arthur.
Parece que este va a estar grande.
Hey, look at this beauty.
Ya, este
There
sí
you
está
go.
grande.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Shit, got away.
There, hooked him. Hey, Hosea. Remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Well done.
Este también está en tamaño decente.
I got a bite. There we go.
Me lo voy a
I used
quedar
to go
también.
fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
There you go. That's a nice one. Oh, Arthur's pleased with that one.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try
No,
to
qué
head west,
pendeja,
the
me
further
olvidé
east we end up.
We had all
Aplastar el
those safe
botón.
spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
¿Hasta cuándo nos vamos a quedar pescando?
You got something biting, Arthur.
You hooked him? Got one.
You're getting the hang of this. Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done.
¿Qué carajo se
I
puso?
couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, round up, round up, round up, round up, round up. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back think too much.
Indeed not.
Dale. Te encantan las caricias, ¿no?
All right.
En serio, por las canciones te encanta.
I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Gonna be fine, Dutch.
Déjame.
You didn't have to chase that train. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Okay.
A ver cuál es mi tienda.
You are! Complain, complain, complain!
I ain't complaining, I'm just saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're
Esta es mi tienda.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the night?
Mira, mira.
They left the ladies in port.
And you prefer that,
Pomade hair.
Sometimes.
Pelo, 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 pelo. Mira, mira las... Se pueden modificar las barbas. ¿Sí ves? Y se ve bien raro. Nos vamos a quedar nomás con la barba larga.
Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap
¿Por
business.
qué no me sorprende
Not
esa
for us,
decisión
and
tuya?
not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rhodes. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both
Ahora,
of them.
bacán. Vamos a hacer de chulqueros ahorita. Sacarles plata a los que nos deben. Plata. Bueno, no sacarles plata en verdad, es hacer que nos paguen lo que nos deben. Sería Blacktail. Y este es Grace. No, vamos aquí. Individual money are marked with the oh, ya los que nos deben plata no es ese de ahí, es este de aquí. Ya mejor, está más cerca. Vamos, Jack 2. Toma comidita y de ahí nos vamos.
Okay, boy.
No me gusta que en serio en el campamento no puedo correr. Vamos, vamos. Si puedes, si puedes.
Right, boy.
Eso.
Yep. Yep.
Sí puedo sacar mis armas. Sí. Vamos a ver que hay testigos. No.
Hey there, mister.
Hay testigos. Le iba a robar, pero mejor no. Escucho disparos.
Holy shit! Anyone moves, I go blink before I shoot you.
Hurry up in there! Get out of here before the cavalry comes!
Hey,
Why are you close?
best you keep moving. If anyone comes after us, make yourself scarce. Go on.
You done yet? We tried.
¡Qué huevada! Me olvidé sacar del caballo el armas. Mira, pero por querer ser bueno fue eso. Y por no querer que maten a Jack 2.
Yep.
¡Holy! Oye, imbécil, no saltaste. Nos hicimos mierda.
Okay, boy.
Y ahí sí salte este. Es que es un pendejo. Sí, ya. Y además te vale saltar. Eso. Ya no salté. Qué bueno.
Easy, boy, you're okay. Yeah,
Qué mierda, cómo salgo volando.
all right, boy. Yep.
A ver, vamos a curarle plata, si no.
Move!
Don't look quite right.
Aquí estás.
You want a fitting?
When Hughes, start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, well, come with me to the churchyard. And stay close. Hmm?
Sí, voy a estar cerca porque si no...
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rest a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Yo creo que este man se va a robar algo de la iglesia y me lo va a dar para que no lo mate.
The morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
Algo le pasa al caballo.
Okay. You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Aguanta, ¿qué?
Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
¿Vamos a sacar un muerto? Para que me pague este man, sí que está mal de la cabeza.
Oh, damn it.
Hay gente. Chuta.
There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
Don't be shy.
We don't want no fuss.
Around.
Just my auntie?
Your aunt.
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Come on. I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy.
Perdió la oportunidad. Iban a hacer snus.
Come on, clear them all.
Hay más gente. Y él perdió la oportunidad. ¿Y yo? Oye. ¿Y yo? Supongo que eso es que yo también perdí la oportunidad.
They ain't gone yet.
¿Qué? ¿Ya se fueron? ¿O hay más? Oh. Oh.
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Oh, gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
Limpiar, sí. Le vamos a limpiar todo lo que tiene ese muerto puesto.
All clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
O sea, me quieren que me deje aquí esperando y todo cuando no hay ni vallas ni nada como para que tape lo que va a hacer. Y tú sí me vas a dar la oportunidad. Oye, no me regresas ni a ver. Oye. Parece
Hello
que
there,
tampoco.
sir.
Sorry, church grounds are closed.
Okay. It's, good of you to be doing it out of hours, I guess. I'll come back in the morning.
Ja. Bien, tratando bonitos. Nadie se mete. Ni mi personaje se metió en ninguna. No le hicieron caso. Pobre Arthur. Y la mancita esa que la ayuda hasta ahorita me paga la maldita. Tengo que quedarme aquí de guardia. Vamos a sacar a este mapa. ¿Y ese man? Gente, viene gente. No. Casi entran.
There's them that's born to. Hey, look, we're closed for some excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella. Oh,
damn choir boy.
¿Vas a querer entrar?
Get the hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
You hear this fella?
I heard him all right.
We're gonna lick you back.
Oi.
You gonna get a whooping. Got some.
Toma, perro. Vente. Toma. Listo, chao. ¿Dónde está mi sombrero? Bueno, déjenme lootear de una vez. Aguanta. No, ¿qué? No, esta no es la mía. Swap. Esta es la mía. Ya lo quiero tener este man. Lootealo. Ya terminó ese tipo. Vamos a ver nuestra plata.
All right, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What'd you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. Looks like diamonds.
Whoa.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this. All right, well,
Es que no puedo usar armas. No los puedo cargar estos manos. No. Ahora entiendo. Pues justo aquí hay Dodge. Una misión que va a tener cerquita. O vamos al bar. No. Vamos a la misión. Vamos a la misión. Sheriff.
Of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be
Chiqui quiere
tough.
salir.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like
A
that.
ver.
But still,
Salga.
here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Salga, me pides abrir la puerta y no te
That's
vas.
some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Vaya.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Bueno, ya. Ya salió. Me queda
I
viendo
told
con una cara
you we
como
was
que...
moving up in this
Pero
world.
quiero que salgas conmigo.
Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray,
sí.
you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though. And it is costing this county its good name. And the state a whole lot of
Está
income.
borracho ese man.
You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty
Archibald
good.
McGregor.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of...
Y sigo sin poder usar armas. Qué asco.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
Sí, pero no me pagan nada por atrapar a los malos.
Not just any moonshiners. Braithwaites.
Moonshiners, yo quiero moonshine.
Braithwaites.
¿Se puede comprar
Pretty
moonshine?
sure you did. Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point.
Aquí está, moonshine.
A few changes in the labor laws.
Hablando de
Now they're
un
dealing
sorbito
in
no hace
moonshine.
nada.
We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for text.
Qué buena que esa vaina.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Oye, a mí de ese moonshine que me diste que es
The
rico.
Grays and the Braithwaites think the other
Si
stole
puedes
a fortune
conseguirme
from them.
otro.
But it happened so long ago, I
Ah,
don't know
buenísimo.
for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go
O sea que ahora dejamos de ser vaqueros que roban y todo eso y estamos haciéndonos pasar vaqueros buenos que trabajan para la ley en esta ciudad. Vamos, ya, matar algo. No me gusta cuando solo nos están paseando.
Dear me, that don't look good. Oh.
Oh,
Come on,
muertos.
mister. Keep your eyes open.
¿Te puedo lootear? No me dejen ni siquiera lootear.
No. This must have happened recently. Hey,
Pues
come have a
masacraron.
look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Dicen como mandar a limpiar como si nada. Literal, hay dos manes que están hechos trapo ahí. Y los dejan botados nomás. Bueno, si eso hace la policía. Oye, pero yo aplasté, yo sé que quieres que te monte ahorita, pero no puedo. Tengo que... ¿What? ¿Qué era eso? No puedo dispararle porque maldita sea que no me dejan sacar armas.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
No, por lo menos ahorita estoy manejando.
Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator.
Las gráficas de este juego no dejan de sorprenderme.
Hey, not so fast.
¿Por qué no?
Yes, this certainly
No quiere que vaya tan rápido que quiere que me pase y me quede con esta vaina bastante tiempo aquí.
Go right at the crossroads.
Yep.
Vamos rápido, no me importa que me dijiste no tan rápido.
And I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. Easy. We ain't
No.
that much of a hurry.
Sí, estamos de apuro.
Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, what we find here, we bring in a line.
Ah, es bien. Nunca lo reconozco.
Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
No, una quiere salir y ahora la otra quiere entrar. Entra.
See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say?
Ven.
I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will you handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
A ver. Nosotros vamos right.
Bill, this way.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. Hush.
¡Ay! Túmbalo.
Hey! You got an intruder!
Mierda. ¿Por qué no dejan usar malditas armas? Sería mucho más fácil. Creen que soy Assassin's Creed, Metal Gear. Soy un maldito vaquero. El vaquero tiene que disparar y matar a todos.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. A fine device.
Está viendo por acá.
You wait here. I'll deal with him.
Okay, make it quick.
Y me da órdenes el maldito ese. Toma.
I'll tie this bastard up. I think there's another one
Ve,
by the still.
ahí están todos los moonshine. Pues sí lo puedo lootear, ¿verdad? ¿Lo puedo lootear? No puedo, maldita sea.
Should just be one more, Arthur.
Alright. No, con la cerveza. Lo podías noquear con los brazos, pero no desperdicies la cerveza.
Good work, gentlemen.
No lo puedo botar en el agua, que se ahogue. Qué asco.
Just drop him with the others. I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, years ago, they was the finest family around.
No, voy a poner la dinamita. Ya, corre, casi no salió volando.
Shit! We got men over here! Christ alive! This is the step.
Ah, ya puedo sacar armas ahora sí.
We'll show you!
No le quiero dar a ese. A ese. Ah, qué maldita sea, que chueco.
Sorry, boys. We're putting you out of business.
Toma la cabeza. Corre, 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 corre. Pero este Mike quiere un... Joder, le volé la cara. Espérate. ¡Hijo de su madre! Se le volé la cara.
That's how you want to do it?
Y tu cabeza, loco. Ay, la primera vez que yo no sabía que podías volar la cabeza de la gente. Bueno, ya lo que hemos terminado.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here. Fine by me.
Qué salvajada, loco.
Are we getting out of here then?
No, primero hay que lootear. Oye, espera. Pero solo se quedarán sin cabeza si es que... A ver. Oh, shit. Oh, no, loco, eso está mal. No recuerdo que en grande foto pueda pasar eso. No me acuerdo volar cabezas en grande foto. No, estos manes que están con cosas. De dinamita. Y ahora sí. Estamos listos. Carajo. No tengo confianza en este pantano.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course.
Huh.
My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean.
Nos vamos a llevar todo ese moonshine.
Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Todito ese moonshine.
Old Archibald
Qué
didn't
bestia.
ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized
Oye, no me
and
empujes.
hiding in plain sight.
Aguanta.
These Oh man, these no creature too small for the ire.
Qué puntería.
These
Y
lawmen,
no me puedo bajar del
these
caballo.
two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over.
Carajo.
This is starting to
Lo
sound
maté por las
like the
huevas.
young Dutch again.
What do you mean?
Wow, ese caballo está cagando.
I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back? Yeah.
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set. Go.
Carreritas, ¿ah?
You never were much of a rider. We'll see about that.
Uy, no vi el mapa. Eso es trampa. Vamos a darle algo para que mi caballo esté dopado. Ahora sí.
I sure hope you ride faster than that when the law's on your tail.
Estamos haciendo pedazos, ¿no? Jack 2 está rápido. En honor a Jack 1. Ese pequeño caballo sí que era rápido.
Final stretch. No doubt.
Vamos a hacer trampitas otra vez. Porque este caballo puede correr, pero sí que no aguanta. Ajá.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Lo dejé bien atrás. Alan, gracias por el follow. Sí, la prueba antidoping me tienen que hacer ahorita.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Hemos ganado.
Well, time
Y se
is a
supone que el
bastard.
caballo de ese man de
When you get
noche
to be
es
my age,
buenísimo.
well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like
Gracias,
son,
Alan. Alan E.
but you're more than that.
Por el follow. A ver. Bien, bien ganado, Jack. Te mereces. Se merece comidita, comidita. A ver, toma. Mira, es que este caballo que me conseguí. Primero lo encontré en. No lo compré, me lo encontré. Y lo domé. Y. Una máquina. Lamentablemente para conseguir este caballo, mi primer caballo tuvo que morir. Lo mataron. Por eso este de aquí en la parte de abajo, no sé si ven que dice Jack 2. Porque Jack 1 era el caballito de $15 que te venden al principio. Un caballito chiquito. Ya pues, ese pobre lo acribillaron. Ve, están con la guitarra y todo.
You okay, Uncle?
Yeah, gonna do some sniffing around, see if I can drum up
Ah,
some
este es el que estaba borracho, ya se quedó con nosotros.
You like the new camp, Reverend?
Oh, yes. We moved, didn't we?
God help us.
Ese pendejo recién sabe que nos movimos. Qué estupidez. A
You
ver,
ain't gonna turn us in, are ya?
Like your new home?
I won't miss that other place, that's for sure.
a ver, vamos a coger estofado. Esperemos que esta vez la olla no desaparezca. Ya no desapareció por primera vez. Pero parece que se mandó. Ya, ahí fue. Ya trágate todito eso. Aún no entiendo muy bien cómo funciona la vida de este juego, porque...
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near. What is wrong with you two? I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Qué loca.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth,
Okay,
you
ven
crazy
acá.
goddamn fishwife. Enough, both of you.
Ven acá.
Well, come with me then. You want to head out there? Run, man?
Quédese aquí un ratito.
So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Huh.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah.
Se acabó el amor. Ja. Me vas a dañar
Here's
las
my
cortinas, oye.
Can you post
¿Quieres
this
salir?
letter for me?
Ven.
While you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
Vamos.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Qué manera esa man. Debería agradecer que se le está dando comida. O bueno, algo para que haga comida.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
There.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask,
Carajo,
I
me
am
metí mal.
still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he
Por
has
fijarme tanto a veces en el subtítulo o escuchar lo que están diciendo, no veo el mapa. Y hago tonteras.
Here, give me that bag. We got work to do. Yeah.
Not so fast, Arthur.
¿Por qué no? Mientras más rápido vaya, mejor. Sí, este pueblo está mejor que el anterior.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you
No.
insane.
I thought he was outlaw.
También quería ir a robar.
Not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
Quería ir a robar.
Sure.
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Qué vaina. Joder. Vente. Vamos a ver qué tienes para mí.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Listo.
Thank you.
Bye now.
We've had quite enough of your kind here.
Otra vez está tocando su perrita.
Oh, excuse me there.
¿Qué pasa?
Let me take a look at you, tough guy.
You got some issue? I'm done. I wasted enough time on your nonsense.
¿Y qué vas a hacer? ¿Me vas a pegar o no?
Oh, see, you ain't tough after all.
No me paró bola. Jaja, se ahuevó. Me vio la barba y dijo como, no, este man tiene esa barbota, mejor no lo ataquemos. Y no me hizo nada.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
No me dejará ella.
Sadie.
¿Se cambió de ropa?
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
Creo que sí se cambió de ropa.
New clothes,
Sí.
I see.
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry.
Esta es la man creo que rescatamos al principio.
You know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing.
A ver, camp item request. Sadie asked for an harmonica.
For me ever again.
Just don't kill the cat.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
Nos quieren robar.
Think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Go, go, go! God damn it! Get moving!
Maldita sea esta man. Vente.
They was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants. Think you're landing Ricketts?
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
¿Lo atropelló? ¿Lo atropelló?
Action, lady. Now you got your whips. You okay there, Shake?
Vamos a... No, tenemos... Uf, ¿qué es eso?
did good.
Ahorita.
But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around. Pearson letter.
Ya, fue.
You. I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have
Que justo se acabó la batería.
making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind of balls.
Not a chance. Yeah.
Ya que es más feo, creo. Bueno, estos cambios están bien lentos.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
A ver, vamos a que este más se pegue una dormida. Aguanta. Crafting.
Hey, if you could give me some leatherworking tools,
De manera
I
nunca.
can make some rugs, blankets, and the like out of these hides you're bringing in.
Okay, leave it with me.
I'm down to the scraps here now, Mr. Morgan.
Sure. Might as well make
Thank
some
you,
money off
Arthur.
it.
Oh, I will.
A ver. Vamos a ver que se pegue.
Oh, Arthur, it is good to see you.
No, no, no.
You
no,
okay,
no,
Mary
no,
Just
no.
great, but I nearly got killed back in town.
Ya, chao,
They caught
chao,
me
hasta
robbing
mañana.
the store and I ran for my
Chao.
life.
Hablamos.
You weren't followed here.
Arthur!
Ya, chao. Qué manera. Ay. Ups. Ya. Ahora sí.
Oh, hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here? Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then
El
I come
acento
across
de
this
los.
hunter down by the river.
De cómo
He
les
tells
me
me
parece
they're a
demasiado
stick-up
bacán.
crew Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was. Shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon
Ya,
you
vamos
and
a
me,
robar algo.
you could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me? Okay, boy. Let's go.
Vamos.
Nice, boy.
Right, follow me.
One.
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for a take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? But what's that box by his tent for then?
Camp funds, supplies and the like. In fact, you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I'll always pay me way, don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Morgan. Yes, see?
No confiamos en
That's
este
why I
man
wanted
ya.
you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off, Mac?
Nope, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up, beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stop giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head, but you never really know what you're walking into. All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. You Egypt. Easy.
Ay, puta, pasada.
Boy.
Up here, Morgan.
I rarely bait, and I hardly ever get that money.
Esto me está llevando no sé a dónde. Hecho Digger's Cat, gracias por el follow.
I want them to hear us coming.
Espero haber pronunciado bien.
Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
No sé por qué, pero no confío en este man. No confío en este man. Me da a hacer chiste
There's
como...
one of them outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it.
No tengo mi...
To me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
Ya, esta es la que tiene la mira. Ahí estaba. Listo.
Hey there!
Ahí.
I'm gonna give you about 5
Gracias
seconds
por
to
el
get
follow
the
de
hell
nuevo,
off my property, boy.
Schrodinger's
I
cat.
don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed big posse of lawmen headed this way. Now a dozen of them coming up east.
What? Where? Right here.
Here come the rest of them.
¿Cómo está loco? Pero no veo a nadie. Ahí está. Primero. Carajo, este man está lentísimo. ¿Sabes qué? Se joden. Vamos a... Yeah.
Come out with your hands up. Nice and easy. You saw what we did to your pals here.
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
¿Y a mí qué?
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here and don't look back.
¿No vas a dejar vivir? No. No testigos.
A cold one, Morgan. A cold one. So, here we are. You got some good stuff.
Hold on, yeah.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Told you we take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right, all right.
You heard him, right? He said the
A
stash
ver,
was behind a
déjame
loose board in the bedroom.
inspect.
You find anything yet? Don't want to overstay our welcome, do we?
Listo. Oh, tenía un revólver extra.
Hey, it's over there.
Ponme un... Dirty Jack tabaco. Oh, y este aquí me va a tumbar la puerta.
Right. This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed.
Sí ayudó.
There's gotta be other places out there like this.
A new hobby. ¿De qué estamos cerca ahorita? De nada. No estamos cerca de nada. ¿En serio no hay ninguna misión? ¿No hay nada? Paper General. ¿Dónde podría comprar una armónica para esa mano? Bueno, no importa, vamos acá antes de que hacer lo último del día de hoy.
You're all right, boy. Yeah, good boy.
Este caballo sí que hace bulla para correr. Espera, te escucho. Están dando de balazos. Ahí hay gente.
Mister?
You're the one been helling around town, ain't you?
Oh yeah.
Listen, you won't get no trouble out of me. So, don't worry.
Bye.
Escuché disparos. Bueno, capaz les mande a disparar alguna vaca o algo así. Vamos.
You're okay, boy.
Hey there, you got a moment?
Hey, we got a proposition for you. Here it is. Fork over what you got.
No me gustó tu proposición. Ya. Me querían robar los malditos, creo, ¿no? Vamos, no puedo liberarlos, creo. No. You can sell this one in Emerald Ranch. Emerald Ranch. Pero Emerald Ranch está lejísimo. Emerald Ranch. Wagon Fence. Está lejísimo, no vale. Está muy lejos. No. A ver que tenga suerte, pues que se lo quede. Ven acá.
Come on, boy. Yep.
No. Sí, es hora que no puedo meter ningún arma en esa vaina.
Show me something I haven't seen before. Hey, mister. You give me
vente, vente. Oh, este está más elegante que el otro.
Hi, folks.
Good morning to you, sir. Why, hello there, sir. It's such a shame.
I've had better days, that's for sure. Morning.
And a very good morning to you.
Hey there, partner.
No sé.
Perhaps you could make a little room there.
No tiene...
I'll stand here.
No, está bien grande esto de aquí. ¿Dónde está el que está gritando? Who's el bartender?
Whoa there. Back here ain't for customers, okay?
Thanks, partner.
Mierda. Yo quería ser bartender.
And right back in again.
Excuse me, partner.
What can I get for you?
Tráeme whisky.
Whiskey, please.
Real fine whiskey.
Stand.
Don't reckon I seen you in here before. You new to town? Well, roads ain't what it used to be. Not for some time now. Ain't sure if you heard of the Gray family already. They own this damn saloon. They own the damn law. Hell, they own pretty much most of this town now. And it ain't the better for it, in my opinion. But a drink's a drink.
Tema de que me vino a
Right, my
estoquear.
friend? Good luck to you.
Let's see your bets. You'll like this. Okay, I've got your bets. Let's go.
How's things?
What could you tell me?
Good.
Howdy.
Mister?
Beautiful piece of property.
Pero ahí hay algo de cartas, yo. O es arriba.
Gentlemen.
How do you do?
I'll take one.
Sí, creo que es de arriba. Vamos a ver lo de las cartas de arriba. Sí, era aquí. Vamos a quitar las plata a estas manos.
Hello, mister.
Hello.
Sit down. Game is blackjack.
A ver. Dame mis cartas.
Bets, please.
Come on then.
All bets are in.
7. 7 y 10. Aguanta, estamos jugando.
Hit me. Okay then. 19.
Estamos bien.
Woo! 17.
Stand.
20. 13.
Go on. Hey, what now?
Bust.
Unlucky there.
¿Qué tienes tú?
19.
Garbage.
That's your luck for a week spent, huh? I'll take that.
Maldita sea.
Okay. You're fine, just a little more.
Bets in. No more bets this round.
Vamos, una J, un 10.
That's blackjack.
Come on, blackjack.
Here we go.
1 off. 20.
I'm standing.
13.
I'm passing.
9.
Yeah, I'll take one.
13. 12.
12, te pasaste.
Okay, 19.
Se fue. Vamos a la última ronda, vamos a apostar.
Don't worry on it. Happens to all of us.
You talk too much, friend.
Sí, porque solo gané 3 centavos en el anterior. ¿Qué?
Bets, please.
Vamos a apostar.
All right,
sure.
Todo.
Real heady play there.
That's it for bets.
Carajo. Un 5. Mierda.
Something beautiful.
A card.
16.
Hit me.
¿Qué tienes tú? Un 8. Vamos, un as, un as, un as, un
8
as.
on the table.
Un as.
Hit me.
15.
Ah. Hit me.
Card, please.
17.
Me voy a quedar ahí.
And 15.
Hit.
Went past.
No sé si me quita la mitad o me devuelve lo mío.
20.
Nah, nothing for me.
Tú.
Okay, 16.
Vamos, te pasaste.
That's that.
Gané hoy.
Well, nice work there.
Bets in.
Ya, ganamos 8.
Guess I'm about done.
All the best.
Qué bien.
Okay there?
Something you need?
Y bueno, con esa mega victoria, creo que acabamos el día de hoy. Así que, como siempre, cuídense. Chao.